What's going on, everybody? Beefcake here, coming at you with another amazing park video. Today's video, we're going to be focusing on abdominal workouts you can get done for free. Don't have to spend any money on a gym membership. Okay, you got a park local to you. You can do all these workouts with zero weight. It's calisthenics. It's based off of your own body weight. These work very, very well. Coming here now after the gym, I saved my ab routine to do it here with you guys today. That way we can go ahead and get some nice activation going on, guys. All right, so I hope you're excited. We're going to go ahead and jump into the video, and we're going to start it off with just a couple things you might want to bring with you when you are coming to a park, especially if you want to be doing exercises that require you to be on the ground, which is usually dirty AF. Uh, it's outdoors. You can't help it. It's just a part of what it is. But what I would recommend doing is going to your local retailer, whether that's a sports store, a Walmart, a Kmart, a whatever you got around you. Okay, Five Below, I don't care. Go somewhere, get yourself a nice yoga mat. You don't have to spend crazy amount of money on these. I think I spent like 13 bucks on this at Walmart. Um, Not a big deal. It's just to go ahead and keep us off of this, really icky ass ground when we go ahead and do some of the workouts that I'm planning to go ahead and show you guys. So definitely invest into one of these. I'm not saying you have to buy the $12, $13 one or that you have to buy the $100 one. Buy whichever one you like, that you feel comfortable with, that works best within your budget. So that being said, another thing that you do definitely want to bring to a park with you, even though most parks do provide potable drinking water and water fountains, you never know if one's going to be out of order or not. So I would suggest when you are coming that you bring your own hydration, okay? Whether that is just straight up water, juices, I don't know, watermelon slices, cantaloupes, anything that has any type of hydration in it. That way you can make sure that you're not going to pass out mid workout because not a fun time. All right, and you definitely don't want to be passing out if you're working out by yourself. So let me just go ahead and practice what I'm preaching here and have me some water because I'm, yeah, wearing sweatpants and a cut off sweatshirt with a hoodie. And it's like 90 degrees down here today, so it feels real nice. I'm a bit of a masochist, but I mean, come on. I'm sitting in the sauna 180 degrees in the gym anyway, so, what's 90 degrees with a hoodie? It's not so much of a big deal. But hydration. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids. Ah, wow, that really is delicious. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put these to the side for right now. Now, we don't have to start off with exercises on the floor. There are exercises that you can do with the bench. Now, there's several different ab workouts you can do. I don't have the names for all of these guys. I wish I would have looked them up so I could have made a better and more informed video. However, just look at the form that I'm doing, and I guess I'll jump in at some point and put the name of this workout somewhere in the shot when I go home and I edit this video. But for right now, okay, one of these workouts you can do is take a seat on the bench. I would say, with the bench long ways, you have your hands that you support yourself from behind, so you lean back just a little bit. So you're holding onto the bench with your arms or with your hands. Have your legs straight out, and it's pretty much like a crunch, just you're doing it with your feet versus you actually crunching with your body. So from down here, you want to bring them up and go ahead and bring them down again. It's a very simple exercise, but just doing that right there, you can really get a good feel for uh, whew, good abdominal activation. It's actually really nice. Definitely, always everything for me feels better with weights, but doing these workouts just on the calisthenic side of it. Works out really, really nice. You don't have the pressure of having so many people around you if you have social anxiety or you're socially awkward or you just don't have social skills. It happens. It's not very uncommon. I mean, even some of the biggest bodybuilders uh, can be socially awkward at times. Hell, I know I've been socially awkward many times, many times before, and while I'm not exactly a bodybuilder, but whatever. Enough of that rant. Let's get back into the exercise. So we're gonna go from here straight out, and just bring them in and back and forth. You can do these, you know, start off sets of 4 or 5. Do make sure that when you are extending and you do come and you bring that crunch in, that you actually tighten your core. So tightening your core would mean your stomach muscles here, instead of just having them blah, tighten them up to where you can actually, feel the muscle tighten up when you come up. That's going to give you really, really good muscle activation. Okay, so we're going to jump into the next workout. And again, I know I don't have the names for these. I'm really sorry about that. This is a very impromptu video. Just coming to the park anyways to do some cardio, so I thought I might as well throw in a little video. But anyways, excuses aside, guys. Now, for the next workout, which you want to do, it's variation, I guess, of an extension. I don't know. We'll look it up. But you want to lay with your back against the bench. Have your hands holding onto the bench. You want to have your glutes pretty much at the edge right here. This is where you want your glutes. That way your feet have a little bit of range to where they can hang down. I'll go ahead and show that to you now, what I mean, or you'll see it now when I do the exercise. But have the glutes pretty much at the end. Lay back, support yourself with your arms, extend your feet out. Now, as you see, you can actually bring them pretty far down, and from here you can come straight up and back down, straight up and back down. And every time you come down, you want to make sure that you get good extension on those abs. So let your feet hang down to where your heels are either touching the ground or right above the ground, but just get a really, really good extension, whatever that is for you. And back up again. And do these slow. You don't want to rush through them. The whole point of this is to have the muscle under tension as long as possible. So the slower that you go, the more that you treat this as a negative versus you actually just repping them out. You're going to find that you get such better muscle activation, at least in my opinion, because you have the muscle under tension for longer periods of time. Now, there are variations to that workout as well, where, again, let me go ahead and demonstrate it. You don't have to have your feet come all the way up. You could turn this into a crunch and come from here and bring your feet straight out and come in again and straight out. These work great as well. Find whichever ones work best for you and your range of motion, okay? But definitely, I can really feel those. They're so good, they got the change falling out of my pockets. So that's a really, really good set of workouts that you can do. Again, zero weight. You do them at the park. You don't need a gym. It's fantastic. So give these a shot. All right, jumping into the middle of the video here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon and you hit all for notifications. That way you can make sure you get all of my videos. Also, if you know anybody that could benefit from any of these videos, please share them. It really helps me out here. I'm really trying to grow up the channel and get everybody as motivated as I can for fitness. So I love you guys. Be great. All right, so next set of workout that we got for you guys is going to be planks. These are going to be very simple to demonstrate. I don't want to necessarily say they're going to be simple to do. Some people, they find them very easy. Some people, they find them very difficult. Just keep this in mind. Most of the times, the workouts that suck are the ones that work the best. Not the ones that hurt you and cause you pain, but the ones that are uncomfortable and cause you discomfort. Those are usually the ones that are going to get you the most results. And I think that these are one of the ones that count towards that. Now, you can start off doing this in intervals of 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. The goal is to do each side as long as you can. Start off where you can. Don't feel bad if you can only get 30 seconds. Hey, I started off myself doing 15 seconds per side after my, back injury and everything, and I've been building up to it. Well past a minute per side now. I'm very proud of that, but I had to work towards that. So it doesn't happen overnight. Just don't let yourself get discouraged. Make sure you're progressively making, progress. All right, so back into it. For planks, they are very simple to do. All you want to do is put your elbows or forearms, clasp your hands, put your forearms down, and lay on your stomach. So wherever you put your forearms is up to you. I seem to find that having my hands clasped directly underneath my face works best for me. I can't say it's necessarily going to work for you. Just take that with a grain of salt. Check out the form and just try and replicate it as best as you can. So what you're going to do is feet together. You're going to come up, keep yourself balanced. Now you're going to tighten the core, which is your abs and your stomach, and you're going to hold this for as long as you can. um, just gauge yourself, see where you can start from. And I'm pretty trembly right now because I already did abs yesterday and I'm doing this again today, so these feel great. After holding that for a while, go ahead, come down. You're going to want to put one foot on top of the other. I like keeping a slight bend in my legs, and I'll show you why. I'll put my arm and forearm in about a 90-degree angle. I like to keep these directly underneath my shoulder to make sure that I do get that directly underneath my shoulder. As you see, I'm at a bit of an angle right now, but that's what this bend is for. So I like having the other hand directly on my side. It's just me. It makes it easier. Can't tell you exactly where to place your hand. If you want to have it here, put it wherever it feels comfortable for you. But so we're going to go from here, come up, and as we come up, you're going to notice that the angle here, okay, where I'm at an angle this way, is going to straighten out, and I'm going to straighten out my knees at the same time as I come up. So from this position, one foot on top of the other, hand here, come up, straighten out. Now if you notice, the angle here completely changed. Now it's no longer jetting out that way, it's directly underneath. I like to keep my chest and my back straight, everything in line. Put my hand here to the side and give yourself, whatever count to wherever you can reach. Try and stay as straight as possible here. You want to be activating your core as well as your obliques, which is the ones on the side. And make sure you breathe. Don't try and hold your breath. That's one of the biggest mistakes I see people making. That's going to hinder you. It's going to keep you from having oxygen going to your muscles. All right, I'm going to get down here now. And it's going to gas you out a lot faster. So immediately after doing one side, you want to go ahead, jump over, boop, switch over to the other side. And I mean immediately. Don't give yourself a break here between going from the front to the left to the right or right to the left, however. Now again, notice the angle, notice the bend, and come up, straighten out. Everything is nice and flat. Got good form. Okay, got the core nice and tight. We're activating the obliques, making sure we're breathing. Whew. These burn very, very nicely. Man, it's amazing what you can get done, without having to be in the setting of a gym. So there's really no excuses for not getting a good workout in, whether you don't have a gym around you or you can't afford one, you can always get it in. Okay? So, now that we did that, wow, those feel great. I would consider doing one to the front, one to the left, one to the right as one set. So let's say we did 30 seconds each side. That would be one set. I would suggest to try and build up to doing 4 to 5 sets of this. Now, it doesn't mean if you can't get 4 to 5 sets that you'll never get there. It just means, I'm a little winded. It just means that you need to build up towards that. And that happens over time. And I keep stressing it. Don't get discouraged. It's very easy to get discouraged. There's no need for that. H2O. Just because you're not seeing progress now doesn't mean that you're not making progress. So stay focused and stay driven. Don't let anyone or anything make you feel less than or inadequate. You 100% can do this. I believe in you. You believe in you. And that's all that you need, man. Okay, so another kind of simple exercise that you can do is lay down on top of your yoga mat. You don't want to lay down necessarily on the ground. Your choice if you want to or not. So just have maybe a change of clothes if that's what you can do. With that being said, so lay down. Now, what you want to do is elevate your glutes just a little bit. Put your palms down on the ground and then your glutes on top of your hands. Okay, so just sit on your hands, basically, right? Palms down, put your butt on top of your hands. Now, all that you want to do is literally, you're going to kick your feet just like this. Now, it seems kind of silly. Okay, the higher up you go, the easier it is. The more challenging you want to make it, the more level you put your feet without touching the ground. And just kick them back and forth. Do this for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, however long you can. You can get a really nice activation in your lower abdomen and your quads, actually. Doing that for a couple sets. Get that nice lower ab going. Make your tummy look sexy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we've reached the end of our video for the day. This was ab workouts in the park. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was beneficial to you. I hope that this motivates you to actually get out there and do something, because you got no excuses for not getting it done. This is free. There's no weights. Everybody's got a park around them. So get at it. Get better. Be the best you can be. Got nothing but love for you guys. I can't wait to catch you on the next video. Mwah. Be good, everybody.